Welcome to 2011 by Tom Seast. Wrong year. Before you jump all over my beautiful and talented proofreader Martha, that year isn't a misprint. She is the betterest part of me and probably the reason I'm still trying to do better and improve. In any case, I want to welcome you to the Wayback Machine and take you on a tour of my 2011 and my hopes for the current year of 2021. I remember 2011 with much fondness and hope and plan for my year 2021 to be a better replay or sequel to 2011. And now I'll tell you why. Cruising. I'm hoping to cruise again in 2021, but things aren't always under our control. We may have to begin our year with a lane cruise down in Florida instead. In any case, we started the year of 2011 off with a cruise on the Carnival Triumph out of New Orleans to Mexico. If memory serves, we went to Cozumel and did a little fishing. We used to charter a boat there named Tres Hermanos and would go fishing. Donnie managed to hook and catch a barracuda, which was our only catch of the day. Health. Personally, I was getting around better at this point, and I could weigh myself. I believe I started that year at about 480 pounds, but I don't have any remaining records to know. So when we cruised, instead of bicycling in the ports, we would go fishing, as I could handle this more limited activity. While Donnie landed the only barracuda on the boat, I was thrilled because I have my little barracuda with me on the trip. Preparation. History records that we didn't do much in our February or March of 2011. Alex slept some because he got tired, and we attended a wedding in Chicago. We're hoping that it'll be easier to attend a wedding or two in May or June of this year, but only time will tell. I started 2021 with a weight of around 335 and hope to continue my weight loss of 5 to 10 pounds per month for the year. If my heart health holds up, I generally lose weight at a pretty steady pace. Beginning to ride. On April 6, 2011, I took my first serious bicycle ride in about 6 or 7 years. It wasn't much of a ride, but I managed to make it 2.9 miles before falling off the bicycle for good for the night. I weighed 453 pounds when I took that ride, and I rode as a birthday gift for my wife, who got really old the next day. While I was miserable riding, I decided I needed to continue the exercise and ended that month with 111 miles. The hope is that I'll be able to ramp up my bicycle riding this spring. I'm much lighter now than I was then, but will be riding with a continuous EKG strap so that I can better monitor my heart health while I ride. Only time will determine how much riding my body will handle given my current heart health. Milestones and wheels. The early summer months of 2011 were filled with lots of more enjoyable rides in Oregon and all over southern Illinois. These trips also included lots of trips to the bicycle shop. I had purchased 3 identical bicycles and would rotate them through the bicycle shop throughout the week. Each bicycle would require repair after just 2 days of riding at that weight. But I finished my ride on July 14th, 2011 with 1,000 miles of riding. Only time will tell if I can repeat my mileage from the summer of 2011 in 2021. I believe I'm capable of riding 5 or 6 miles now, and I believe I'm capable of ramping back up to 30-mile rides. But only time will tell if my confidence in my heart's ability to work correctly is misplaced. I remain cautiously optimistic. Even with my past heart problems, I'm beginning this year of 2021 in a much better place physically. Touring Washington State. The end of August 2011 was one of the major highlights for me that year. Not only did I pass 2,000 miles of bicycle riding for the year, but I managed to do it in the state of Washington on my first bicycle tour. I knew nothing about touring, but my friend Tom guided me on a tour down the coast of the state of Washington from Clallam Bay to Astoria, Oregon. We still have fond memories of that trip from almost 10 years ago. I'm hoping that my heart will hold out and improve, and I'll be able to repeat that bicycle trip this year in August. I'm not sure if the heart will hold out, but I'm hoping and planning to try. I have a lifetime of attempting stupid things, repeating them and improving them, and getting better over time. And repeating this trip is a dream of mine. Finishing 2011. I finished the year 2011 with 4,111 miles of bicycle riding under my shrinking belt. I spent 354 hours riding a bicycle that year and had improved relationships with my sons as they spent much of that time riding with me. My longest ride that year was 41.35 miles. This year set a standard for me for the next years of riding, which was difficult for me to improve upon. But you know me, I'm always chasing dreams. 2021. This year has started with a blur, and I have no idea what the future will hold. The world I live in has changed so much in 10 years, and there is turmoil everywhere. But every day, week, month, and year brings the opportunity for making improvements and doing better. I have hope for the people that they will all seize the day this year and make it a better year for them and their families. Many are facing steep challenges that I know about, and many others are facing challenges I will never understand. But we can all do our best. As for myself, I hope to have a repeat of 2011. I hope to rise like a phoenix from the ashes, improve the condition of my beating heart, and get more miles under my wheels again. I make no guarantees, as I'm not given any, but I'm looking forward to the opportunities if and as they present themselves.